I do want to emphasize that this is only the beginning.
That's the latest warning from FEMA as Hurricane Florence makes landfall with the Carolina coast, bringing with it storm surges and massive flooding. We're along the Atlantic coast capturing damage, rescues, and of course power outages.
And live pictures now from Wilmington, North Carolina, where boats are hanging in there, folks. People along the Carolina coast are right in the thick of what's set to be a 2 or 3 day endeavor. And with that, we say good morning to you on this Friday. I'm Marissa Bailey.
And I'm Mike Puccinelli in today for Aaron Kennedy. Sustained 90-mile-an-hour winds, flooded streets, and hundreds of thousands left without power already. For the very latest on Hurricane Florence, we turn now to Mola in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Florence hammered the Carolinas as it slammed ashore as a Category 1 hurricane. Its 90-mile-an-hour winds toppling this gas station canopy. A 10-foot storm surge inundated the town of Belhaven, North Carolina. It's the same in New Bern, where rescue crews have pulled at least 200 people from their homes. Dozens more are still waiting for rescue.
I'm looking on the street and I'm amazed. I've never seen this kind of damage here.
Florence knocked out power to around 500,000 homes and businesses, most of them in North Carolina.
Our power just went out instantly. We weren't expecting it. It was way too early. We were trying to charge our things for the storm to come, and it already went out.
Now, because this storm is moving so slowly, forecasters say rainfall could set records over the next few days. As you can see, water levels here on the Intercoastal Waterway are rising, and the fear throughout the Carolinas is that flooding may become catastrophic.
Some of the river levels are going to be forecast to exceed the historic levels.
Florence's outer bands began attacking the Carolinas yesterday, pushing a surge of water inland. The rushing water toppled a cameraman in North Topsail Beach, North Carolina. More than 1.5 million people were ordered to evacuate. Thousands spent the night in shelters, and now many wonder what will be left when they return. Mola, CBS News, Wilmington, North Carolina.
As for our weather, nothing but bright sun and warming temperatures are the order of the day here, it seems.
Yeah, it couldn't be much more different from what they're dealing with in the Carolinas there, Ed.
And it's the kind of situation where it's going to go on for such a long time. We get this torrential rainfall that will continue there. Marissa just said something about it being coastal changing.
Yeah.
You know, shorelines, coastlines are temporary. They're temporary from a geological standpoint and temporary from a topographical standpoint. They change, and that's why it's so dangerous building on coastlines, because they are changed by the forces of nature like this. This has moved so little over the past 10 hours. It's amazing. It's almost standing still. In fact, you could walk faster than it has been moving. It's been moving at about 6 miles per hour. So it'll continue on this trek. It's kind of sinking to the south here just a bit, and it's going to hang out in the Carolinas for the next couple of days before it starts to move north. It'll very slowly move to the west here. So very dangerous conditions. You can see how Futurecast shows the movement of it. This is 8 o'clock Saturday, and it's barely moved inland at all. We'll show you the track of this storm as we head into the next few days coming up.
All right, Ed, thank you very much, and stay with CBS 2 for continuing coverage of Hurricane Florence. The CBS Evening News will have a full hour of expanded coverage starting at 5:30, and then join us for a special edition of CBS 2 News at 6:30. You can also track the storm anytime online at cbschicago.com.